welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a foundation tutorial. It's been requested a few times and I figured I have free time today and the kids are not home from school yet, so might as well go ahead and do this. I am going to be letting you know what I use for drugstore and what I use high-end. So before you apply or do anything to your face, make sure that you are washing your hands. So always make sure that you do wash your hands because it's just sanitary and you don't want all those germs sitting on your face. So let's talk about primers. Primer is very important, at least in my opinion. If you don't apply primer, your makeup is going to tend to look muddy throughout the day. After washing your hands, you're going to go ahead and go in with primer. For my high-end makeup, I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and it looks like this. Now, if I'm going to go in with drugstore foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Master Prime, and this is the Blur and Smooth one, and it looks like this. Today, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Smashbox one. This is a new one that I got because my last one ya no tenía. So just put a dot, maybe this much. I don't know if you guys can see. Now, my skin is very sensitive, so anything that has to do with rubbing or dabbing into my face tends to get extremely red, like blotchy red. As you can tell right now, I have it on my chin, the sides of my nose, and I think it's not that bad today, but normally my face looks like a freaking tomato. What I like to do, I like to put some concealer onto the spots where I tend to get red throughout the day. That's gonna be my chin, the sides of my nose, and I like to put a little bit on top of these acne scars right here. Not a lot, just a little bit. This is just my personal preference. And I am using the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in Creamy Beige. And it looks like this. Oops. This is one of those products where you just squish it and the product comes out on the tip. Now these guys are really good concealers, and I bought these off eBay because if you go to the LA Girl website, they sell them for $5 each. But if you go to eBay, you can get 3 for $11 if I'm correct. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I got this on their website for like $3. This is their studio line, and the brush looks like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pounce this into the face. I'm not doing any blending or anything like that, just pouncing it. The next thing after this is going to be the foundation. For foundation, if I was going to go in with the drugstore one, it would always be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. For those of us with dry skin, we normally tend to stay away from foundations that say matte or anything like that because it makes us even drier than what we are. These two that I'm about to show you actually work wonders for me as long as I'm moisturizing right beforehand. This one I freaking adore, and this one is in 105. Second foundation I'm going to show you guys is, bam, this baby right here.
I love this.
This is the Estee Lauder one in double wear. This is a little pricey. It's not that bad. It's like $37. Nothing close to, what's it called, Giorgio Armani or stuff like that. But $37 compared to $10 tends to be a little bit pricey. But I can assure you guys that the money is so freaking worth it. This is phenomenal. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Estee Lauder one just for fuck's sakes today. So to apply this foundation, I usually like using my beauty blender. Now, here is the beauty blender. Here is a drugstore beauty blender. It's a Real Techniques beauty sponge, or I forgot what the real name of it is. But this is almost identical to the beauty blender. I love it. The beauty blender is $20. The Real Techniques beauty blender is $8, I believe, but it's so freaking worth the money. It looks like this. This is what the beauty blender looks like. I will honestly prefer applying my foundation with a beauty blender versus using a brush. For that being is, whenever I use my beauty blender, it goes in flawless and it works wonders for my dry skin. I don't have those patchy dry areas that a brush might give me because my skin is just so extremely dry. This, you wet it, you put it underneath the sink, and you just do this to it a few times until it's like so spongy. I guess I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really spongy. So is the Real Techniques one, but the Real Techniques one is a little bit more dense than the beauty blender. But if you have never tried these little guys right here, I would recommend you try them. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love them more than using your brush.
Today I'm gonna go in with the, let's go ahead and give Real Techniques a shot on this video, because just to prove to you guys that it's freaking awesome, and this is $8 again.
You could either pour it on the back of your hand or grab a little palette. I just prefer doing this to it, whatever. This foundation is a little bit too dark for me right now, but we can make it work. Way to apply your foundation with a beauty sponge is just pounce it onto your skin. Don't streak it or don't do no swiping motions, because that's not how this works. You pounce it onto your skin.
So make it bounce on your face.
I am not going to be fast forwarding through this foundation video just because I want you guys to realize or know how long it actually takes to blend out your foundation onto your skin. it does take time if you want that flawless look. Now I can just do this and just 1 minute, bam, do my whole face, but it's not gonna be blended out. And maybe you might not realize it, but other people will realize, hey,
you have a streak going on right here. What did you do?
I have a lot of concealers, but I always tend to come back to these two right here. This first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and Neutralizer, and it looks like this. Now when I am not using that one, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me in 20 Sand Sable, and it looks like this. Mine's a little bit torn. I've had it for like 2 months now. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Neutralizer one. So it's underneath the eyes, Cupid's bow, bridge of the nose. I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender for this one. It's already dampened, but I want a little bit more moisture, so I'm gonna use my MAC Fix Plus, which is a hydrating mist. I like it for my dry skin. If you have dry skin, you might want to try it. It's only $21, not that bad. So again, same technique that we use for our foundation. You just want to dab it onto your skin. So to set that concealer, I'm going to be going in with my Ben Nye Luxury Powder and Banana, and it looks like this. I got this off Amazon for like $18. So when you open it, it has like a swifter inside. So what I like to do is just use something, put a little bit on the back of it, not a lot. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. small tapered brush. It looks like this. Just put my brush in here. It's very important to set down your concealer because then you'll have a lot of creasing and it just doesn't look right. Your foundation or the base of your face is done. It doesn't take that long, probably like 10 minutes, 15 if you have a lot of coverage to do. So that is it for this tutorial, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so because I'm freaking awesome. And I've said that a million times. Until next time, guys, I will see you then. Bye.